Why do these people objectively, this is my point, and I love Donald Trump too, why can't they objectively look at Ron DeSantis and like him and say that he's doing a good job? Why do they have to hate him just to show alliance to Trump?
Well, they all loved him until 2 minutes ago, is basically the truth of the situation. Ron DeSantis is doing quite literally every single thing that anyone that is roughly right-leaning, whether you're a libertarian or a conservative or, a disaffected liberal, whatever you want to say, he's doing everything that we could have asked. Getting woke out of school, keeping taxes low, fighting ESG, fighting the gender nonsense, attacking Disney. He's doing literally everything, right? He's making it very clear that that is what his agenda, what he calls his blueprint is. He's exporting it to other states on top of all of the COVID stuff that he fought. And now he has a panel going after Fauci and everybody else. So he's literally doing everything. As you know, Alex, I mean, what this all comes down to is that politics is primal. Politics is kind of nasty at times. And the Trump base right now, which I like Trump. I like him personally. I'm friends with his kids. I had dinner with them. They've been to my home. I like Trump. He's been very nice to me. But this is a different thing. The question right now is, who do you think is the best guy in 2023 to go forward and lead not only the Republican Party, but the free world? My feeling right now is we need someone that is hyper competent, hyper focused, has the track record, et cetera, et cetera. Now, look, I don't even know if DeSantis is going to run. That's the God's honest truth. And I spend a decent amount of time with the guy. I don't know if he's going to run, but I think he would be the best choice. We need a generational shift. That is not a knock on Trump. But as I've said in a couple tweets when the Trump people get mad at me, look, if Trump wants to do this, there is a case to be made for Trump. Absolutely, right? Like 100%. The country was in a much better place. He is a fighter like nobody else. He knows how to play the game. There is a huge case to be made for Trump. But I want the Trump people and Trump himself to make that case. If your case basically, which is what I'm getting at this point, is that DeSantis is a rhino and a globalist. By the way, you backed him for 2 elections, and half the people are saying, oh, they'll back him in 28. It's like, that's not going to work with him. Maybe it worked with Little Marco and Lion Ted Cruz, guys who I like also, but maybe that stuff worked then. But to do it for the guy who has done everything all of us could have asked, I don't think that's the argument. There's an argument to be made. I think he just has to make it.
No, and Dave, all you said, I mean, I really agree with basically everything you said. And I do love Donald Trump. I think that he was a great president. I think he got robbed. And I think that, he just kind of has a vengeance. I'm saying I think he's rightful to be spiteful and want to get back what he was rightfully taken from him. But long story short, this is what I would say, and I'm an idiot. I'm basically dropped in my head. I'm a dummy. I don't know anything. But
I have that written down over here, by the way. Alex is an idiot. That's what they handed me on a card before we did this show.
You can fact check that. But this is my point is, why doesn't Ron DeSantis right now put Trump over and try to protect Trump now? Because I think that would ingratiate him with Trump's base. That's one thing that I'm surprised Ron hasn't done, because he doesn't necessarily, they're going to say, oh, he owes Trump so much because Andrew Gillum could have been governor and he was a crackhead on pills. So Trump, did help us out with that. But I'm saying, I think that would help DeSantis the most if he kind of came and white knighted for Trump. What do you think about that angle?
Well, I think there's something there. You got to understand, though, just if you look at the events of the last couple of days, Trump made this announcement that he was going to be arrested on Tuesday, which is today, the day we're taping this. He made that announcement on Friday. I'm pretty sure it was in the afternoon, almost into the evening, right, on East Coast time. DeSantis, first thing Monday morning, made his statement. Everybody was going crazy. He didn't do it over the weekend, but okay, so be it. And also, you have to remember, he was doing this off one Trump comment. There was no corroboration of any of this. And as far as I know, we're taping this around 5 o'clock or so on Tuesday. Nothing's happened. So Trump may have been playing the Trump TV game a little bit. And could DeSantis' statement have been a little bit better? I don't know, actually. He said that he thinks this is a farce. He's also, DeSantis has fired a Soros-backed DEA in Tampa, and he's in a lawsuit about it. So it's not like he loves these guys. And then, the quip about, I don't know what it's like to pay hush money to a porn star, that's funny. And
that's funny. That is funny. I mean, I don't know why everybody gets so mad about that.
Upset about that. It's like, guys, you joke about everything, and it's all good. You're the king of trolls. You're the meme makers and all that stuff. Like, come on, have a sense of humor. I mean, that was funny, and DeSantis is not known for humor.
Yeah, and honestly, it's like, would Trump Trump, calls him Meatball Ron and all this. I don't think that's really helping Trump. I'm just sad to see the direction it's going because they're two great individuals. But let's be real with Trump. He didn't help out the J6ers. He loves the vaccine. There's definitely some knocks to Trump's presidency, but I love what he did with Roe versus Wade. So listen, we are in a conundrum. I hate that it's going to be so divisive because I talk about this all the time. They want us divided, and now there's going to be some sort of civil war within the conservative party.
Look, that's politics, man. It's primary politics. It is what it is. I agree. Would it be much better? Like, there's such an easy win. If the idea is we really care about freedom in America and individual rights and capitalism more than any of the bickering, then there's such an easy win for them to sit down and work this thing out. And you know what? Anything can happen. Let's not forget, Trump surprises people. So I still think anything can happen here. I don't think this has to be scorched earth. You know, DeSantis gets the nomination, Trump runs third party, burns down everything. I don't think it has to be that. I think there is a way that some of this can shake out. And, you know, look, they'll both sharpen their skills throughout this. But I will tell you one other thing on this, and I truly mean this.
I'm so fly, I'm aligned with the planes. My grind so refined, I got no time for no games. Asking